If you're thinking about taking a trip in the United States, apparently Travel and Leisure's got you covered.
They just released their list of the top cities in America, and for the very first time, Charleston, South Carolina, has been dethroned.
Oh, wow.
Yep, we got a new number one.
What's the new number one?
See some mountains.
New Mexico.
Really?
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yes. I know, we talked about this earlier this week. Joseph and I, neither of us have been there, right? Have you been to Santa Fe?
I've been to Santa Fe.
You have not?
I've been to Albuquerque before, but I haven't been to Santa Fe before.
I've always wanted to go to Santa Fe, and now after this, we've talked about it a couple times, and now I'm definitely going.
So, no full disclosure here. You really know why I wanted to go to New Mexico before?
Why?
Breaking Bad.
The
TV show.
That is not why I want to go.
No. The cinematography on the show, the way they would film aspects of the show.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It was so beautiful out there. The Southwest, I was like, I got to get out there and check it out.
They say that it has wonderful cuisine, natural beauty, to AJ's point, and 300 days of sunshine a year.
Number 2, no surprise here, New Orleans. I mean, can you go wrong? And you've been to New Orleans before. Joseph, have you been to New Orleans before?
I'm 0 for 2, about to be 0 for 3. I have a lot of traveling to do.
Yeah, you do. I mean, the beignets itself can get me to New Orleans.
Add about 20 pounds to your waistline,
so great.
too.
I don't care.
Number 3, Charleston.
This is the number one that has been the number one for the past 12 years.
Dropped all the way to 3?
Dropped all the way to 3. So this is a survey that the Travel and Leisure magazine folks ask their readers to do every year. So they look at like landmarks, culture, food, friendliness, shopping, all kinds of stuff. And Charleston has been number 1 for a long time.
Savannah's right down the street.
Savannah
down the street. I'm taking it if you haven't been to Charleston.
No,
I
should just do that whole
Arlington,
region.
Virginia. That's number 5.
Nope.
None.
Joseph.
You are 0 for 5 right now?
0 for 5. 0 for 6. A lot of O's coming up.
A lot of O's.
Okay, 6 is Honolulu.
Nope.
7 is Greenville, South Carolina.
I've actually been to Greenville.
You've been to
You
Greenville?
have.
I've been to Greenville.
It's really lovely there.
I've been to 7
in the
and
mountains.
8.
Yeah.
I've been to number 10.
You've been to number 10.
Well, that doesn't count. NYC. Have you ever been to New York City?
Been to New York City.
Very
Have
good.
you been to Asheville, North Carolina?
No, but it's on the list. It's on the list.
Close to Greenville too.
Yeah, I haven't
Asheville's
done that
also
one.
lovely.
Heather, how many of those the top 10 have you been to?
I would say a
Not
lot.
Santa Fe, but I've been to New Orleans, Charleston, Savannah, Arlington.
Yeah.
All of them except the number 1.
Me too.
Yeah.
Same.
All of them but number 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Arlington, Virginia, though, that was the one that kind of got me. It's kind of like a suburb right
It's just outside of DC,
DC. So what they say, what Travel and Leisure says, look, it's close to DC. They have super cool architecture. They have shopping. Their food scene is really great.
Crab cake's really good.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have picked that on the list, but Arlington, Virginia came in at number 5.
It's honestly, like outside of DC, it's almost like the sleepy bed, like this bedroom community.
Yeah.
That's just outside. It's beautiful though too.
The closest one on this list to us is Chicago.
So
they don't have. They
a lot
don't
in the
really have
Midwest.
anything in the beyond. Like they have a lot of south,
Yeah.
west, and southeast, but they don't have a lot of Midwest stuff.
Are you surprised that a Midwest city did not necessarily
Not
outside
really.
Chicago?
I mean, I'm guessing partly it might have to do with the weather.
Yeah.
Right. But
honestly,
no California made it. No, not California ones. Now, value is something that they look at.
Well, I would say value in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Overall value in Minnesota, when you talk about quality of life,
Okay.
I think Minnesota would probably
Travel
fall
and
off.
Leisure, take note.
Okay.
Let's put Minnesota on the list next year.
Yeah, because I want to like have more on the list. I want to like come up next time and be like, oh, I've been there.
Well, you can, yeah. Exactly.
Well, you know what you got to do? Hey, you still got time this summer to go take a trip with some of these
Where's he
places.
going to go? You can't leave in Minnesota in the summer. You don't want to go down. Trust me, you do not want to go to Savannah, Georgia in the summer. It is hot.
Well, so we say like what, November? That's when you can.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I'll write out the fare, and then maybe we'll
For sure.
see what's going on.
You know what? One of the new foods is beignets, so don't even worry about
True.
that.
Yes, but taste of
covered.
We want to hear from you. What's your opinion? Drop a comment down below.
Welcome back here to Mid Morning. The 2025 Happy City Index has been released. And only 2 cities here in the U.S. made the gold list, which means you got into one of the top 30 spots. So the number 1 city, New York City, that came in at 17 of 30. Minneapolis, we just made it in at number 30 there, but the only 2 cities in the U.S.
So the top 5 cities in the world: Copenhagen, that's in Denmark; Zurich, Switzerland; Singapore; Aarhus in Denmark; and Antwerp in Belgium.
Okay.
So what is the criteria to make said list? Well, they judged on a couple things. Education.
Yeah.
They looked at inclusive policies. They looked at the economy, and they also looked at mobility. Just some of the things that they considered when they were making said list. And again, think about that. New York came in at 17 on said list.
We did well because we ranked higher in government and the economy. They said that we had a transparent government and that we had a business-friendly economy.
But you think about that, Minnesota. I know it's talking about Minneapolis, but Minnesota in particular. I'm not sure people realized how many Fortune 500 companies are here. You got so many companies that are here that people may not necessarily think about off the top of their head.
Some of those other parameters we do pretty good at as well, like the mobility. We got great biking, like things like. There's a lot of other good pieces to the city.
How do you decide that a city's happy, though? Like, that's the thing. It's like,
come on,
what is happy to...
I mean, is it enough to just say Minnesota nice?
Yeah, right.
When you're not from here, and you're like, they must be kind.
Yeah. Like, happy for a 15-year-old is different happy for a 65-year-old.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what makes you happy? So it's like kind of,
it's a little subjective.
Kind of subjective, right?
I don't know. You know what, although I look at, for example, Minneapolis, like what makes you happy? And I think about all of the great parks and rec department that we have here. I think about the number of parks that we have here and the fact that we see so many people out. It does not matter the season. They're out biking, they're out walking, they're out doing those things. So it doesn't matter what's going on. People are still going to be out and about. So that, to me, like when you ask what makes you happy, I think that's something that definitely contributes to that happiness factor.
I've seen a lot of smiles in the Skyway.
Yeah. Okay. You think it's the Skyways? Okay.
All times of year?
All times of the year.
Well, in the wintertime, they're in the Skyway because it's so cold. So, they're happy to be inside, right?
That's right.
So I don't know if that's a gauge, but I've seen it.
Maybe it's the number of people that are biking. Maybe they're very happy.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
I think
It makes sense, though, because other parts of the country, things shut down when it's cold. And so you're not happy. Like, if you're in the South and it's cold, and you're like, we're not functioning. But here we function.
Yeah.
Towns literally shut down.
Here we go snowboarding.
Yes. We do.
Seen it.
We find a way.
Right here. What are your thoughts? Agree or disagree? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching Mid Morning this Tuesday. Summer is that time that many people are on the move. Actually, they're moving to a new location.
So U-Haul has released its mid-year migration trends report showing where people are moving to and from. So apparently there are 3 seasons in Minnesota. There's moving season, which is right now. You got construction season, and of course you got everything else.
Summer. Yes. I didn't realize this, but half of all moves happen between Memorial and Labor Day, which I guess makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it does, but
kids are out of school. You want to make sure the kids aren't disrupted. So if you can, do that, makes sense.
It makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And let's rewind 5 years. COVID, you saw a lot of people moving away from the cities. But in fact, U-Haul is saying, we're seeing a reverse. Like people are moving back.
To the metro areas?
Back to the metro areas.
Is there a reason behind it?
I just think it's, my part of it, I'm guessing, is people are getting called back into the office.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
like for example, you've talked about, like we've talked about corporations here. Target recently just announced that people are going to be coming back to. Someone's got their sound system going.
So so U-Haul does a couple of reports every year. One of the reports they had last year was that Dallas was really sort of the number one area for overall growth, followed by Charlotte, right? And then you had Phoenix. Okay, so those are the big ones. What they do is they look to see where is somebody renting their truck from or getting their moving boxes from, and where are they going to? And if you look at Dallas, which has the biggest growth, the top group is coming from Oklahoma, second group from Florida, third group from Louisiana.
I'm not surprised to hear that at all.
Right.
And that regionally located, think about that.
But let's look what's going on here.
Where? You want to look?
Minneapolis.
You want to look at Minneapolis?
Where are people moving here from?
Well, Wisconsin finally figured it out. Kudos to you. Kudos to you all. You finally figured it out. You wanted to come here. That's okay. It's okay to be part of a winning team.
Okay.
Illinois.
Close by.
Yeah, close by. That makes sense. Iowa's number 3.
Yeah. So again, regionally, it's regional.
And that's actually what you find in a lot of these places is that people aren't necessarily moving across the country. Now, this survey could be skewed because if you're moving across the country, you might be at a moving company. You might not be driving your U-Haul,
yourself,
right?
Yeah.
So it just we're just looking at U-Haul. But if you look at the cities where people are moving to Minneapolis from, number 1 city is Chicago. So again, regional.
Chicago, Phoenix, which I thought was kind of out of left field.
Yeah.
But then I thought about too,
That's like
snowbirds.
Snowbirds reverse.
Snowbirds reverse.
They're, yeah.
The one thing I thought about that, whether that would make sense, like for example, if you have snowbirds and they went down to Phoenix, what if you and your partner had kids, and all of a sudden your parents want to be closer to the kids,
Right.
then they move back. That's a
Right.
trend we're seeing too.
Yeah.
You surprised by the third one?
Yeah, Fargo.
Fargo?
Yeah.
Fargo's number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, which also makes sense. I think you have a lot of people moving into the cities from Fargo. And now, like, you all took it down even further. If you go within the state, we got welcome to our friends from Hermantown.
We appreciate you.
Yes.
Hermantown, Rochester, and St. Cloud.
Now, would this count just like renting a U-Haul for like your son or daughter that's in college, moving their stuff into?
That's something
To the U.
Yeah, something like that.
That's something
Interesting.
that could skew the results as well I wonder when it comes to college students and how that factors into it.
Think about
Something
that.
to think about.
Welcome
Yeah,
if you're coming.
welcome to you.
Not leaving.
Now, if you're moving to Phoenix, like a lot of people that we know, a lot of those people are coming from California, then Texas, then Colorado. I actually would have thought you would have gotten a bigger like Minnesota contingent.
You thought so?
Down to Phoenix.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed WCCO's Talk of the Table.
Be sure to leave a comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.